Angelina Doyle. I'm the Executive Director here at New Bern Civic Theater, and I want to welcome you to our Next Generation Workshop. This happens to be one of my favorite times of the year because this is when we get to do what we love to do, which is teach children the magic of live theater, which goes above and beyond learning lines and dancing. It's about self-empowerment, it's about leadership. I tell my parents all the time, I'm not interested in making your kid a star. This goes above that. This is the moment where we start to pick out our leaders. Some of them who start out here on the stage doing all of the work, we start to watch, and some of them become costumers. Some of them become choreographers. Some of them make their way up to tech. Some of them end up directing and producing. We're about ready to launch Coming of Age Festival, which is the Saax Bradbury Players. They are an all-teen troupe. They directed, they produced, they wrote everything from A to Z on their own. This is what New Bern Civic Theater does. We build leaders. We build self-confidence in our kids. And regardless of where they go in life, they can take what they've learned here and use it outside. So I just want to take a moment and thank all of my parents and grandparents and anyone who has lent us your awesome kids for the past couple of weeks. This is not only important for them, it is very important for us. I know what it's like. There's no rule in the parenting handbook that says you have to bring your kids to workshops and auditions and all that. So please give yourselves a round of applause. I was going to say, I know what you've been through for the past couple of weeks. You can give yourselves a bigger applause than that. I would love to say that I had a hand in this, but I didn't do anything. Literally. I didn't do anything. Except pick one of the best directors of the Children's Workshop. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Meredith McKee Boyd. Before I hand this off, one thing I forgot to say, and Meredith also forgot to say last night, what you see here on the stage was started on Tuesday. Tuesday. So for anyone who's looking to audition for our future shows, I'm now going to give you 4 days to put on a show.
Good luck. Hello everybody, and welcome back to the theater. Honestly. I am so happy to have theater back in my life. And every single person that I've talked to, all of our kids, all of our counselors, all of the staff here, this time without it, let us know just how much we needed it. In the time that I've had with your kids, I can see that it is a healing. It is something that is so great, and it gives them that opportunity to express themselves in ways that aren't just, painting and writing and different things, except they got to do all of that. And then they're going to give you this awesome showcase. So, as Miss Angelina said, this is a showcase. So this is here to display some of the different things that we learned throughout this camp. I'm a teacher, so it got pretty teachy in it, but they embraced it and ran with it. So we talked about how theater's not just done in a musical format, not just what we usually do here, but also about how theater is done in other cultures. We're talking about different places and stories that we may not have heard before. And so I would like to let you know that the majority of the scenes that you're going to see tonight were actually written by these campers. They were told these stories, they put their scenes together, they put their blocking together, they worked with one another in order to build this. And as Ms. Angelina said before, that's what building leadership is all about. Right? It's not just, here, take these lines, learn them, I'm going to tell you where to move. It's they get to come up with that creativity with it. So again, as I had said, this show means a lot to us because our handprints, as you can see, we put our handprints all over the show in a number of different ways. Not just in the words that they wrote, in the songs that they're singing, in the dances that they rehearsed, but just in the energy that's there, like I said, bringing theater back. This is truly a next generation of theater. You'll see this here, you may have heard of what this is called. Quiz for the audience, anyone know what this is? This is called a ghost light. So when the theaters go dark for any reason, a ghost light is put on so that there's always a light left on in the theater, even when the stage is dark and there's no one across the boards. So this plays a central figure in here, and you'll see why very shortly. So again, feel free, laugh, smile. These kids are here. They feed off of your energy, and they are so excited to show you everything that they've learned. We couldn't have had this and these awesome kids here without you. So thank you. Thank you so much for getting your kids to theater and getting some theater back in kids. All right, right,
Meredith actually grew up in this theater as well. We had a couple of people last night that also grew up in this theater. They've gone on to do great things. On behalf of the board, myself, and the staff, thank you again. Are you guys ready? Woo! Are you ready for a really good showcase? Yeah! Because I know these